Hi everybody on Facebook. Yeah, I'm here today at the Bose headquarters near Boston, and it's been quite an exciting visit, really to learn a lot about the company and everything. And one of the main things that stood out was that the founder, Mr. Bose, he gifted a lot of the company ownership to the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, and so they're now the majority shareholders of this company, the university, and they so there's a big link when all the best engineers from the university come here, and and it's always, I really like that when people don't lose touch of it and just think too much about money, and just keep the focus on actually loving this company and wanting to make a difference in the world, and that's what Bose is about. That's what I learned today. They just want to make people's lives more enjoyable with the different music gadgets and all these things, and so that's been really a great discovery. And now Rosanna is going to be here, and she's going to ask me all the questions that you've been kindly sending through on social media. So yeah, let's get started on that.
Okay, so the first question comes from Mimi in Canada. Can you please explain what goes through your mind when the engineers and the crew leave the grid and you and your car are just alone before the race starts? What's the feeling like?
So hi Mimi in Canada. That's one of the most exciting times of the whole race weekend, because I'm finally on my own there with my car in my grid, helmet, visor closed, fully focused on what I have to do on all these procedures, and then getting, even going through the start a little bit, just psyching myself up, getting in the mood. The adrenaline is rushing through my body, so it's definitely very exciting.
Second question comes from France, and it's Serge who's asked this question. So I'm going to ask it to you in English, Nico, and if you could reply in French. So what kind of routine do you have to concentrate before a race? And can you say that music is important for you during this routine?
Hi, Serge from France. So what kind of music, what do I have to?
Can you say that music is important for you during your routine? But maybe answer it in French for Serge.
Ah, pour Serge, donc la musique, oui, c'est très important. Durant mes week-ends de course même, parce que j'adore mettre mes oreillettes Bose, parce que ça enlève tout le son et je me concentre juste sur ma musique. Je suis vraiment dans la tranquillité, donc ça c'est top pour les voyages et tout ça. Même au circuit, j'adore me retirer un peu avec mes trucs. Et après aussi avant la course, je suis dans ma chambre et je me mets le dance music playlist, donc je suis à bloc en train de danser tout seul. C'est un peu drôle si quelqu'un rentre pour voir ça, mais non, ça me met vraiment dans la zone.
And if you could just quickly recap that in English for those who are watching who are English.
Yeah, so just music plays a big role in my race weekends. I really enjoy, you'll see on many pictures and everything, I'm always wearing my Bose headphones because it gives me this tranquility, there's so much going on, and when I put those on, everything goes quiet and I just have my music, and so it's really it's a great feeling. And also just before I get into the race car in a race, I'll be in my room, for example, and I'll have my Bose headphones on and I'm listening to dance music, so I'm dancing away, on my own. Might look a bit strange for someone walking in, but I love doing that to get into the mood just before getting into my race car. And then here now, we're in this funky looking room here, with some really dodgy looking whatever they are, and this is a room where they test for for frequencies or something. So they put all their new devices in here, their new products, and they just make sure they're really compatible with the frequencies that the phones give out on the Bluetooth and all these kind of things, and that's all tested in here. But it does look very, very strange. But anyways, it's all high tech, and it's all what do you call this?
Soundproof.
Polystyrene?
Polystyrene. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, so the next question comes from the UK, and it's Laura who's asked you, if you were running your own F1 team, which two drivers, past or present, would you have driving for you?
I would go for Fangio and Senna. Would just be pretty exciting. See those two go head to head.
Great answer, great question. Okay, Albert from Germany has asked you, have you ever sneezed during a race, and how much of a distraction was it?
In German?
No, in English.
In English. Hi Albert. So this is the most exciting question of the day. Everybody has warned me of this question. They found it great because it's something that's not been asked before, but it actually does make sense. So the thing is, I can't remember ever having to sneeze in a race car because you're just so focused, and I think that takes away the possibility of needing to sneeze probably. I'm not sure. but that's what it is. And even if I would sneeze, it wouldn't be a problem. You know, even if you're driving your car on the motorway or whatever. Yeah, okay, that might sound a bit stupid. That driving on a motorway is surely not the same as an F1 car on a track, but it's that split second. It's not a problem to just sneeze and then I'm back on it. I'm something, but that's fine. Thank you for the question from Germany.
Definitely.
Danke, Albert. Schönen Gruß nach Deutschland.
Okay, so Stacey from the US has asked you, racing in Formula One is not like it used to be. It's evolved so much technologically. Would you race some of the older cars if you had the opportunity?
Oh, for sure, yeah. I mean, the older cars were fascinating to drive, and I did try some older cars, actually. I tried my dad's World Championship winning car from '82, which is like a go-kart. It's just incredible. Then I tried the turbocharged safety aspect, you know, because they're just, way more dangerous than the cars nowadays.
Great answer. Okay, so Kristen from the US has asked you, which accomplishment are you the most proud of?
Kristen from the US.
Yes.
Hi, Kristen from the US. The accomplishment that I'm most proud of is creating our baby girl. Is that an accomplishment?
Definitely, Nico. That is a
Okay,
huge
so we
accomplishment.
created this little human being, and she's very, very sweet and giving us a lot of happiness. So that's the accomplishment that we're most proud of, for sure.
Awesome. Okay.
Was that a nice answer?
That was the perfect
Come on, that's
answer.
not bad, huh?
I think that's a
Very
good
good.
answer. I think your two girls will be very proud of that answer. Okay, so Bjorn from Germany, so we love it in Deutsch. Who'll win the European Championship football this year? But please, auf Deutsch.
Hallo Björn, danke für die Frage. Ja, ich bin total gespannt drauf, freue mich drauf, die ganzen Spiele zu sehen. Ich habe geträumt drüber. Ich habe gerade vor kurzem drüber geträumt, dass Deutschland bis ins Finale kam und dann, ja, das war Ende vom Traum. Also wie es dann ausgegangen ist, weiß ich nicht. Und ich weiß auch gar nicht mehr, gegen wen die dann im Finale standen. Aber freue mich drauf. Deutschland wird auf jeden Fall weit kommen. Ja, die sind mega drauf nach wie vor. Ich weiß gar nicht, wer die großen Gegner sind. Mit Sicherheit Holland zum Beispiel. Dann wer noch, weiß ich jetzt nicht. Und ja, ich gucke alle Spiele und wird klasse, wird ein Riesenspaß.
And quickly in English, who was your answer?
Oh, I forgot that part. Also habe ganz vergessen zu sagen, wer gewinnt. Deutschland natürlich, auf jeden Fall, die schaffen's. Das wäre richtig cool. So in English, no, I'm looking forward to the European Championships, soccer. I'm a big supporter of the German national team, so I'll be following and wearing my, outfits and hats and whatever at home with my mom because she's crazy about soccer as well. And I think Germany will win.
Great. Okay, so Mark from the US has asked you, Nico, much like your father, this year you have a laser focus. How much influence has your dad had on your driving?
Hi, Mark. Yeah, my dad has influenced my he's influenced my career a lot. He gave me so much guidance and help and all the way, and so I'm very, very thankful for that. He's a very wise person, with very good, he can give some great pointers and, yeah, so I wouldn't be here without him or my mum for that, how do you say? Anyway, I wouldn't be here without my parents and, but actual driving, not that much, no.
Okay, so we move on to our final question. It comes from Kenneth in Germany. He asks you, which racetrack is your favourite and why? So if you could answer in
Kenneth.
German. Kenneth.
Kenneth.
From Germany.
Hello, Kenneth. That's not
Kenneth,
a
I
very German
know.
name, is
No.
it? Hello, Kenneth. Which racetrack is my favorite?
Yes,
Ja,
and why?
also meine Lieblingsrennstrecke ist Monaco. Ist zu Hause einfach. Das ist genial. Das ist die schwierigste Strecke und größte Herausforderung. Ja, ist einfach klasse, da zu fahren. Und danke für die Frage und das war's.
And I think we probably guessed which racetrack it was, but just quickly in English to round that up. Your favourite circuit.
Monaco is my favorite track because it's home. It's the most exciting, most challenging track. It's just awesome.